Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 56.
Hey, Amar. Can you post the board alert saying the draft will be starting at 8:15? Can you do a board alert saying the draft will be starting at 8:15?
The big game is back in Los Angeles. Super Bowl 56 underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. He'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses on about 4 yards.
Bro, what you mean? You've been doing it. You've been promoted. You sure? You look in the chat already?
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. And his first pass is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can...
Yeah, you already got it, bro. I'm telling you already got it. I think you is, because it's saying I can't even promote you no higher.
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, it's Gibson. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter. They'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down, they'll run with Chubb. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And 11 at the 50-yard line.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On first down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of the Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
All right, bro. Support your boy in the Super Bowl.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. With the first touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
I'm alright, bro. Check my
The
screen, bro. I'm in the
kickoff
Super
unit as
Bowl,
they
bro.
run up and send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. They'll set up to throw. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch. and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It's pulled in at the 32. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
42-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
A run for Nick Chubb. Oh, he's got some.
I'd love to be doing before.
He's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Kareem Hunt, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Browns 7, Washington 0.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
So forward, I might leave MSL because that shit was 20-something years.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Yeah, I thought they turned that face on.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And they're able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Now Chubb. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Parkey on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And Parkey's kick is good. Hang on, a flag is down. Now it's on the defense. They might decline it and take the points.
Damn, that was a dumb. That was dumb.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Chubb And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
I think it's only, but it's more, it's like, bro, I noticed it's like, only happens for like the bigger linebackers. I mean, that only happens for like the bigger running backs, bro. If you got a small running back like Philip Lindsay and stuff, bro, that shit don't happen.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup
So,
there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
For those for like the big.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. That doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. Nice, consistent gain.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll give it to Joe. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Sparky with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Gibson. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here.
What the?
It's complete. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. He'll be taken down at the 26. First down there on a pickup of 25.
That's a terrible animation, though. What the fuck was that?
I like their countenance.
There's no way
I
you
like
can
the way
catch
that
that.
they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying
What the
themselves.
fuck?
They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll try the left side. Gibson. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23.
Ball carrier.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So out comes Justin Rohrwasser in the field goal unit. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it.
I'm in the Super Bowl game, cousin. Tune into my Super Bowl game, cousin.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another
Cousin,
first.
tune into my Super Bowl game, bro.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run with Chubb, and he'll take it into
I'm in another Super Bowl game right now. Like, I'm in a Super Bowl game right now with the Browns.
Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the
I
Browns
do.
add 6 to their lead.
bro.
So simple math here. The first half, they've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense.
Give
him a couple on the scramble and second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Here's 2nd and 8. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Parkey is good. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime at Super Bowl 56. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that, man.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
Bro, like I said, that shit pissed me off, bro.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
6 touchdowns on me. Like, bro, he's breaking it like 3 tackles at a time.
So take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. He did didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
On third down, Mayfield. Got a man open. It's Ross. And got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Baby.
So first and 10, and if
Where's
they score on
another
this
one?
drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Oh, you already left it on?
On the carry, it's Chubb.
You better put some bacon in my meeting.
Touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Browns add on to their lead. And that'll increase
I'm
their
whooping
lead
him, bro.
to 28.
Bro, let me tell you, last time.
Makes the score Browns 31.
When this dude
The
whooped me.
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
That's why I try to do something
This is
different.
picked up by the Browns. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Think about it, Charles. This is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
The 22-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense.
Run this bitch out. Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb got me another Super Bowl. I never lost a Super Bowl yet so far.
Left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Fights through one man, and he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. A second broken tackle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. He had that. Y'all said give me props for all this shit I've been doing.
Then to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And on goes to Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. On the ground, it's Chubb. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly,
oh my gosh, y'all, guess what? Hold on, wait. Y'all, hold on, wait.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Bro. Hey, Amari.
And for the 2nd time tonight,
hey, look, I forgot to tell y'all, bro. Hey, I get $100 if I win this game. I get $100 if I win the Super Bowl game, y'all. I forgot about that too.
Now as the lead grows even further.
Yeah.
A good drive gets him inside.
And you didn't have to pay this.
But they could not
exactly.
punch it in.
credit the defense.
Yeah, I might
make
get
sure
$300.
because that's their bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to, and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's all about that shit, bro. I'm 5'5", baby. Bro, I told you I'm Michael Jordan, bro. Hey, you got the trade. You got the trades closed.
They're set and ready for this next drive. The Washington offense.
And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Your analysis is symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
What?
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
I want the sausage, the turkey sausage.
And that'll be incomplete.
I said, dude, yo,
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Sausage.
Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force
like
the incompletion.
2 patties and like 4 of the legs.
Washington on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he hits him in stride. And he's going to be brought down short of first at about the 31-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Midfield. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Flush to his right. And incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Gibson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
32-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. D4 able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Don't fucking blame that shit on me.
Washington
Put that
on
what?
3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5
I didn't put that
far.
on, motherfucker.
This is 3rd and 4.
It went on by itself. I didn't put that on. No, I never put. I didn't mean to. I never put it on, motherfucker. When they did the update, it automatically came on. I just didn't turn it off because I didn't know about it.
First down at about the 21-yard line.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
You got to see the start that.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think
Bro,
this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. You can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here's Jamie Gillen now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter.
I'm moving forward. NFL don't count because I play games. Listen, NFL don't count though. NFL don't count. Listen, NFL don't count. I don't play in that league, so nobody plays in that shit. So I'm really in 3.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
So yeah, I'm really in 3. I'm really in 3.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd down and 6.
I didn't advertise in that league.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he's got
he did, then he left. He did, then he left. And he said, I'm restarting my own league. Then he restarted his own, he restarted it again.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. And that'll set them back 5.
What are you talking about, pretty good?
Looking to throw. So eluding the tackle. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
I'm in the Super Bowl game right now, BG, so I said 10-15. I mean, 8-15.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
It certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled.
Aaron Donald came back and Grady Jarrett, so I'm cool. What? Both of them boys 34. 33 and 34. Both of them 33 and 34. It's Stephon Gilmore. It's Stephon Gilmore.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the
Tank for Trevor. Tank for Trevor. Tank for Trevor. You both.
And how about this? The dog pound gets the crown. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around.
Let's go.
On my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them. A fantastic season.
I'm trying to see MVP. It better be Mouse. I mean, I say Mouse. I think I'm Mouse, and I think on my team and my league. Big Joe.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody.
I've been
We
trying
will
to
see you
trade
next
in this
season
league,
right
bro.
here
But
on
damn,
EA
bro.
Sports.
We got two good running backs, bro. And a real good SO line. What do you have to do? Number 5. I got 5 rings this year. 5 for 5. Haven't lost a Super Bowl. I got 2 with the Browns, 2 with the Packers. I got 1 with the Dolphins. Look, so that means there might be another one with the Dolphins, cousin. What? Get the fuck